Hey everyone, and welcome back. Remember Almor, that bizarre, cigar-shaped rock that shot through our solar system back in 2017? It had no tail, no gas jets, just a silent, tumbling mystery that came from another star and left just as quickly, accelerating in a way we still can't fully explain. At the time, Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb suggested a pretty wild idea. Maybe it wasn't natural. Maybe it was an alien probe, or a piece of advanced tech. Most of the scientific community just kind of scoffed. But now, in 2025, something far, far stranger has arrived. It's called 3I ATLAS, and it's not just defying our expectations, it seems to be violating the known laws of physics. So, what is 3I ATLAS? It's the third confirmed interstellar object we've ever seen, after Almor and a comet called 2I Borisov. It was discovered in July 2025 by the Atlas Sky Survey, screaming into our solar system at over 58 kilometers per second. That's faster than almost anything we've ever seen coming our way. Now, unlike Oumuamua, which looked like a sterile rock, 3I ATLAS is unmistakably a comet. It has a coma, that glowing halo of gas and dust, a tail stretching for thousands of kilometers. But what makes it so strange isn't what it looks like. It's what its asterisk doing asterisk. Let's start with its chemistry. Most comets in our solar system are basically dirty snowballs, made mostly of water ice. But 3I ATLAS, it's something else entirely. Its coma is dominated by carbon dioxide, gas about 8 times more CO than water. That's not just rare, it's alien. It suggests this object formed way out in the freezing darkness of its home star system, in a place unimaginably cold, far beyond the habitable zone. It's also spitting out some weird compounds, including nickel without the usual iron that always accompanies it. This kind of elemental imbalance just doesn't happen in natural objects in our solar system. In fact, one theory suggests this could be the result of a chemical reaction we only ever see in high-temperature industrial processes right here on Earth. And then there's the motion. Between September 23rd and 26th, observatories around the world noticed something that shouldn't happen. 3-1, Atlas was slowing down. That's right, it wasn't accelerating towards the sun like gravity dictates. It wasn't being pushed away by solar radiation. Instead, its velocity dropped by about 0.3 kilometers per second. Now, that might sound tiny, but in celestial mechanics, that kind of sustained, consistent deceleration is practically impossible. We have never, ever seen a natural object do that. In space, things don't just put on the brakes by themselves. So, we're left with only a few possible explanations, and honestly, none of them are comfortable. Theory 1, a solar sail, but used in reverse. Instead of catching sunlight to speed up, a reflective surface could be angled to create drag against the solar wind, slowing the object down like a parachute in space. But for that to work, the object would need to maintain an incredibly precise orientation. And guess what? Unlike other comets that tumble chaotically through space, 3I Atlas is rotating with mathematical stability. Theory 2, active propulsion. Imagine a spacecraft with an ion drive, something so advanced and efficient that its emissions are too faint for us to detect directly. That strange green glow that's been observed around the comet's nucleus. Some scientists are wondering if it could be a byproduct of ionized gases, the kind used in exactly that type of engine. Theory 3, gravitational navigation. 3-1, Atlas has already passed near Venus and Mars, and it's on a course to fly by Jupiter in 2026. These planetary encounters might not be random. They could be part of a deliberately planned route, using the gravity of planets to adjust its path without burning any fuel. And this is where it gets really unnerving. The alignment of these flybys is almost too perfect. The odds of an interstellar object just randomly happening to pass near 3 major planets in a single sweep. The good news is, we're not just letting this one go. The European Space Agency's JUICE spacecraft will be watching its flyby of Jupiter. The James Webb Space Telescope and powerful radar systems on Earth are collecting every scrap of data they can. For once, we aren't letting an interstellar mystery just pass us by. Let's put this in perspective. Oumuamua was weird, but it was passive. It came, it went, it vanished. Borisov looked and acted like a perfectly normal, if foreign, comet. But 3I Atlas. It's active, it's lingering, and it's breaking the rules. Even Avi Loeb, who faced so much skepticism for his ideas about Oumuamua, now says that 3I Atlas makes that case look conservative. His latest estimates put the probability of this being a natural object at just 30 to 40%. So, what happens next? October 29th to 31st is perihelion, the object's closest approach to the Sun. This is the ultimate test. There are 3 possible outcomes. 1. It breaks apart. Like many comets, the intense heat and gravity of the Sun could tear it to pieces. If that happens, it was probably just a very strange, very volatile object, and the mystery is over. 2. It survives intact. If it holds together, that suggests it has an internal strength far beyond what comets possess, maybe even structural reinforcement. Or 3. It performs another impossible maneuver. If 3I Atlas slows down again, or changes course deliberately, then the game changes completely. We'll be watching for a specific trajectory shift, what aerospace engineers call an Oberth maneuver, using the Sun's immense gravity to pivot and change orbit with minimal energy. If it pulls that off, it's no longer a theory, it's proof. By December 19th, it will make its closest approach to Earth still very distant, but well within our best observation range. And in March 2026, it will swing by Jupiter, where the JUICE probe might get an up-close look and catch something extraordinary. This time, we won't lose sight of it. And this time, we have to be ready to face the implications. Because if 3I Atlas is artificial, it changes everything. Not just astronomy, not just science, but our entire understanding of our place in the cosmos. It may not send a message, it may not try to land, but its behavior, its trajectory, its timing, its impossible physics, that might be the message itself. Maybe the quietest signals are the loudest of all. We could be witnessing the first real, tangible sign of extraterrestrial technology. Or, perhaps, we're just beginning to understand how little we actually know about the universe. Either way, 3I Atlas is teaching us a profound lesson. The universe doesn't always play by our rules. And sometimes, it sends us little reminders that we might not be the only ones out here watching. So, what do you think? Is 3I Atlas a 1 in a billion natural comet, or is it a craft from another civilization? Let me know your theories down in the comments. And be sure to subscribe and hit that bell, because we'll be bringing you updates as this incredible story unfolds. Thanks for watching.